Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the pay-per-view event that I've personally been looking so much forward to, the JWE Extreme Rules event. Tonight, rules are only a mere suggestion, as competitors will be allowed to use anything and everything within the arena to damage their opponents. The storylines are heating up. The Gestalt sisters looking for revenge against the third to regain their title. Fox and Akechi still retaining their titles all the way back from Money in the Bank, and nobody is even close to claiming it from them. Sumire is looking for yet another big win under the bright lights. We are here in Indianapolis, Indiana, where there is so much to fight for, and more, as we head into JWE Extreme Rules.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's Undisputed, the Universal NXT World Championship.
And here we go, the competitor for the Nexus Championship title. It is the Ultimate Aikido Master, Tenko Chabashira. Tenko looking to bring the title back over to the Jayromada side, but in order to do that, she will have to first defeat the reigning defending Women's Nexus Champion, Maki Harukawa. Maki taking the title away from, I guess, is it... was it at... No, it wasn't Against the Odds. Is it at Tables, Ladders, and Chairs that she took it away? I think so. I don't think it was at Against the Odds. Actually, it might have been. No. Oh man, I'm forgetting. But anyway, I can quickly look it up. Yeah, no. Yeah, I completely forgot. Yeah, no, it was at Tables, Ladders, and Chairs because last month at ATO she defended it against Undyne. Right. Forgot about that match. Even though it was pretty back and forth.
Introducing the challenger from Japan, Teddie. And her opponent from Japan, she is the Women's Undisputed, the Universal NXT World Champion, the Assassin My Heart.
Here we go. Can Maki defend the title twice in a row? Remember, in the Nexus Championship bout, once you lose, that's it. There's no redemption. So make your title defense as long as possible. Here we go. Maki leaning against the ropes. Tenko warming up, and the bell rings, excuse me. And Tenko immediately running towards Maki with a running knee, and then an Irish whip, but whiffing in the center. Maki with a diving Superman clothesline, and going for a 12-6 hammer drop into a knee stunner. And Tenko showing quite early her cards that she is, go big or go home. Win or die trying. That's her strategy into this match. As Maki making her pay with a rope-assisted facebuster into a stomp to the inside of the thigh, going for the grab, with Tenko rolling out of the way. Maki grabbing her immediately after, though, and a spinning backbreaker. Crawling into the pin, 1. An early 2 count, but Tenko kicks out. As Maki goes for a stomp for the upper arm, and now climbing up top. Looking for a high risk, high reward, high damage move there with a top rope stunner into the pin, 2. And again, Tenko kicks out, but another 2 count. And Maki going for the pickup, but Tenko with the possum kick into the kick to the side of the head. And a split leg groin buster. And an Aikido hip toss into the double leg drop kick, but Maki getting out of the way and giving Tenko a hip toss of her own. And connecting with that kick, and now Maki again climbing into the up to the top ropes with a diving splash about 3/4 of the way across the ring, connecting, and now Maki taunting from the third corner, the corner that she started from, and now the ground and pound. She is halfway across her trip around the world, and now Tenko with a very nice reversal there. And when I say trip across the world, I am immediately reminded of that match. Was it Aegis versus Sophie, where Aegis connected 4 top rope maneuvers from the four corners. So when I say a trip around the world, or something like that, Tenko with the pin, but Maki immediately kicks out. When I say trip around the world, that is what I mean. And Maki with the spinning trip off the Irish whip, and now taunting Tenko a little bit as she tries to get back up onto her feet, and another hip toss into an elbow drop arm breaker. And even though Tenko is the ultimate Aikido master, Maki showing so much more Aikido prowess. And a sling blade neck breaker into a submission attempt here, or is it just a wear down? I think that was just a wear down, trying to disable the legs as much as she can. And now both members on the outside of the ring, first time this match. Now Maki rolling back in, interestingly enough. Referee, there's a 1 count, but as soon as that happened, Maki sliding out of the ring, resetting the count back to 1. And a backbreaker into the apron, picking Tenko back up and tossing her back into the ring. There's a 2 count, but not much further. Maki going for the stomp, but Tenko rolling out of the way. But a snap mirror into the running basement kick. And Maki picking Tenko back up, tossing her into the corner, and a jumping corner Superman punch, but that's not going to be all, because there we go, after the retaliation and the dodge, the spear. 1, 2, and Tenko somehow miraculously kicks out. But it is still a 2 count. Maki climbing middle rope this time. Into the corner, spear. Into another pin. 1, 2. And again, Tenko kicks out. Not going to be taken down by a spear. Now a scythe on the other hand, but not a spear. And a neck breaker, or a neck pull. And Maki going for the pickup, but Tenko punching her off into the jumping knee smash. But Maki immediately up to her feet. Tenko Irish whipping her, diving down. Will she actually connect this time? Jumping over into the toss. Doesn't whiff on the Irish whip this time. Picking Maki up by her neck and another toss. Both members on the outside. Maki rolling to her feet, but Tenko quickly making her way from one side of the ring to the other, but Maki's just gonna roll in. But Tenko with the bridging suplex into the pin. There's the 2 count. But Maki still kicks out. But the elbow drop by Tenko connects. Into the leg DDT. And a jumping elbow drop. And Tenko looks to be bringing this back. Picking Maki up by her hair. And taking her down for a submission attempt. Not quite sure how that's going to go. And yeah, Maki's just immediately going to elbow out. Grabbing Tenko by the neck. Into the takedown. Making her pay for her arrogance. And another hip toss into the arm breaker. And really using judo against the judo master, I guess Aikido. It's basically judo. It's close enough. Toss into the corner and another corner Superman punch. Into the spear. Wow, the exact same spot on the ring. There's the 2 count, and again, Tenko kicks out. Maki can't believe it. The crowd can't believe it. Maki picking Tenko up. And the F5. But again, picking Tenko up. I don't think she's quite done. Toss into the corner. And the 3rd corner Superman punch. And again, slipping that into the spear. And wow, same spot in the ring again. 1, 2. And there's Trace. And Maki reclaiming her title and is still the mistress of the JWE as she reclaims or retains the Nexus Championship. You gotta give it up to Tenko. I mean, she gave an absolute fight in the middle.
Here is your winner, and still women's undisputed, the Universal NXT World Champion, the Assassin Maki.
But yeah, Maki is still your women's Nexus champion for yet another month at least. And now for the men's side.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the men's undisputed, the Universal NXT World Championship.
And here we go, introducing first. And I'm not surprised that they're immediately throwing him into a Nexus Championship bout. It is the one and only Sir Bones with a couple of managers. Not entirely sure if that's allowed. I don't think we ever specified whether or not managers are allowed in a Nexus Championship bout. Although I don't think they'd really care. But yeah, Sir Bones immediately thrown into a Nexus Championship bout against the undefeated 9S. So this is going to be interesting. 9S, the Nexus Championship holder ever since Money in the Bank, and has taken down the likes of Nagito, Leon, and I think Teddie? And now it's going to be Sir Bones' turn. And yeah, here he is, your championship holder, 9S. Making his way to the ring and looking to make it 4-4-4. In the whole Nexus Championship fights. And remember, if he loses, that's it. If he wins, then Bones can't have another shot. Simple as that. Probably one of the reasons why the Nexus Championship fights are one of my favorites to call. It's always win or go home.
Introducing the challenger from the pits of hell. Weighing in at 100 pounds, Gentleman Boo! And his opponent from the Machine Age, weighing in at 286 pounds, he is the men's undisputed, the Universal NXT World Champion, Niles S.
And 9S handing over the championship belt for the referee to first show Bones what he's fighting for, but also the world, what is on the line here tonight. It is the second Nexus Championship match of the evening, and the bell rings, and they meet in the middle with Bones immediately running towards the ropes. 9S pushing him down, picking Bones up, and a powerbomb into the flip and the knee smash. Picking Bones back up, and a ripcord knee buster, and again picking Bones up. 9S punching him around, and a backbiter. As the Skeleton Kings and Praetor, Skeletons King and Praetor looking on. 9S with a neck breaker. Very apt since Sir Bones is a skeleton. And a Wicked Stepsister. Bones rolling to the outside, trying to regroup. 9S jumping out, not allowing him any respite. As he picks Bones up, and a jumping arm breaker. And a knife-edge chop to the breastplate. Picking Bones up. And a backbreaker But Bones with a possum kick, climbing, jumping back into the ring. Not entirely sure what the Skeleton Praetor was doing there. But 9S tossing him, tossing Bones back to the apron and drop kicking him off. And going for a crossbody splash, but Bones catching him out of midair. And a suplex into the barricade. And a submission clutch here. 9S immediately getting out into the backbreaker. And now climbing back in, Bones jumping back in. 9S going for a grab, but Bones dropping him on his face, and now here we go. The high-flying antics of Bones begins. Climbing up top, but jumping back down. Not entirely liking what he was seeing. Going for the grab, but 9S kicking out. And going for a suplex into the pin. 1. And Bones immediately kicks out. And 9S going for a rolling elbow, but Bones rolling out of the way. Going for a knife edge chop, but 9S getting out of the way. And there's a spine breaker. And Bones with a reversal into the right hand and the toss into the corner. Now stalking him and a punch into the kick to the kidney. Do androids even have kidneys? I'm not entirely sure. And a leg breaker. Excuse me, an arm breaker. And Bones with a standing shooting star press just out of nowhere connects. And now tossing 9S into the Irish whip, diving down, jumping over, and the arm drag into the cartwheel, double leg drop kick, and the pin. There's 1, there's 2. But 9S gets his shoulders up. Sir Bones going for the pickup, but 9S with the reversal and a knee smash. Taking Bones back to his feet, turning him around, and another ripcord knee facebuster. Into the pin, there's 2, but Bones immediately getting a shoulder up. And now Skeleton King playing a little bit of interference. Distracting 9S, but 9S immediately getting back. And I think that's called a Kojai clutch? But Bones immediately getting out. And this is very unprecedented. Split leg takedown by Bones. Yeah, very unprecedented. First we have our first managerial Nexus Championship, and then they run interference for Bones. Honestly, there might be debate on whether or not they should be Bones should be disqualified for having managers in his corner. As referee already to a 6 count, there's 7. 9S picking Bones up to his feet. Heading into the ring, and so does Bones. But 9S going for the Irish whip. But whiffing on the attack. Bones with a kick and a stunner into the pin. 1, there's 2. 9S gets his shoulders up. And immediately goes for the punch. And the pendulum backbreaker. Into the slugging strike. Picking Bones back up to his feet, but Bones with that reversal. I think that was a finisher that he just reversed. And a front flip neck breaker. Bones climbing up top. Is he actually going to do a top rope maneuver? Yes, he is, but he's going to land on his back. Nothing more as 9S rolls out of the way. But 9S taunting a little bit too much as Bones picks him up and puts him into the tree of woe position in the corner. And a neck choke. And Bones looking for a finisher. And using a Kojai clutch against 9S. And 9S is going to tap out. Bones wins the Nexus Championship by using 9S's finisher against him. I am expecting a lot of debate and a lot of discourse about this match. Should managers be allowed in a Nexus Championship match? Should...
Your winner, and new Miss Undisputed, the Universal NXT World Champion, Gentleman Boone.
Should Bones be forced to give up his title since his managers ran interference? There's going to be a lot of debate here. But as of right now, your men's Nexus Championship holder, Sir Bones. And now for our first non-championship match. Introducing first, it is the ultimate moral compass, Kiyotaka Ishimaru.
Tag handicap match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Brotherhood from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 146 pounds, Kiyotaka.
And Kiyotaka Ishimaru being thrown into a 1-on-2 handicap tornado tag match. Thanks to his antics at Against the Odds with Mondo. What goes around comes around, and this is karma. Though Mondo almost won that match, so let's see how Taka does. And his opponents, former tag team champions, the Skele-Bros. Sans and Papyrus. And yeah, I'm not expecting much here, honestly. I'm expecting Taka to just be swallowed up immediately. I mean, it's a 2-on-1 tornado tag match. Things are gonna have to go extremely wrong for the Skele-Bros to allow one of them to be pinned. As Taka stares down his two opponents, referee rings the bell, and immediately taking turns against Taka, picking him up, and a neckbreaker drop as Sans then immediately jumps on him and goes for an arm pull. Papyrus with a face stomp, and now Sans looking for another turn against Taka, but taunting a little bit too much, allowing Taka to get back up onto his feet, tossing Sans into the corner, but Papyrus there to grab him, pick him up, and hit him with a hot shot. Sans telling Taka to get up. As Papyrus goes for a leg break, like a leg clutch, And the stomping arm breaker into the pin. Taka kicks out at one, but Sans going for the kick. Papyrus also going for the kick, but hitting not only Taka, but also Sans, who rolls out of the ring. Taka rolls back up to his feet, but Papyrus with the immediate clothesline takedown. And a very nice reversal by Papyrus. Sans just jumping over the top rope, connecting with Taka. Because why not? Both Skele-Bros back into the ring. 1 count. Papyrus connecting with the spear. And yeah, they're just having their way with Taka right now. 2 counts, but Sans with the reversal, but Taka with a nice little combo against the skeleton, but Papyrus with the attack. And all 3 men back into the ring. Taka with some uppercuts against Papyrus, but Sans sending Taka into the corner. And a corner clothesline into the pin. Only a 1 count, interestingly enough. Going for the stomp, but Taka rolls out, but immediately face planted by Papyrus as Taka rolls out. Sans with a cross body splash that connects on the outside. Papyrus just hyping up the crowd. And I'm not sure this is what Mondo had in mind when he booked this match, but yeah. Sans with that connection. Trying to get excuse me. Trying to get Taka back to his feet. But Taka with that reversal 2 count as a back heel kick. There's the 3 count. Papyrus sliding out, resetting the count back to 1. With a pseudo reversal. But now Taka grabbing Papyrus and setting him down with and connecting with a falling fist. Sans rolling to the outside. I thought Taka had him both, but nope. Sans just barely slipping that and taking Taka down. Papyrus grabbing Taka. And a neckbreaker takedown. And again, both men sliding to the outside. Tossing Taka back in. There's 3. And a tripping takedown. Sans going for a roll. Pushing Taka down. And now that... okay. Papyrus whiffing on the spear, but Sans with the takedown. And that was a very tag team, a double taunt. And the Skele-Bros, yeah, they have no idea what they want to do right now. Sans is just having fun, rolling in and rolling out. Papyrus tossing Kiyotaka back in. But going for a kick takedown. Sans with a terminating knee jump. And an arm pull. Papyrus with a takedown into a submission attempt. The Fujiwara armbar and the neck choke at the same time. As Sans just watches on, cheering on his brother. Taka somehow getting out. He's doing better than I was expecting. Shot to the back, toss into the corner. And from one corner to the other. Sans grabbing him, tossing him back into the corner with the facebuster. And a shot. And Papyrus, I think he was going after Taka, but accidentally picking up his brother. And a spinning elbow into the pin in the corner. There's one. Sans accidentally knocking the referee over. There's two. I'm surprised the referee didn't reset his count. Taka kicks out. And Papyrus just can't believe Sans as he goes for the attack, even though Papyrus even already had him in the clutch, as Sans goes for a submission attempt with an arm pull. Papyrus watching on as Taka again somehow punches out. And some shots, kicks, and the spinning heel kick by Papyrus. Taka rolls out. Papyrus jumping to the top rope. Sans sliding out. Papyrus connecting with that hammer drop. Both Skele-Bros on the inside. But Papyrus sliding out. And this is just... okay. Sans accidentally hitting Papyrus. And when I said that things have to go absolutely catastrophically wrong for the Skele-Bros to lose, this is kind of what I'm talking about. This absolute breakdown. I mean, it doesn't help that Sans just can't make up his mind. Nor can Papyrus. Seriously, what is Sans doing? I have absolutely no idea. Picking Taka up. And a powerbomb to the outside. Papyrus resetting the count to 1. I think he accidentally hit his brother in the back, and... again, Sans just sliding in and out. Referee can't even get past a 3 count because Sans is just ADHD. Like, seriously, what the fuck? The AI in this game is absolutely fundamentally broken, and this is proof. Taka with a kick against Papyrus. All 3 men finally back in the inside of the ring. And a knee shot. Taka going for the pin, but Sans breaking that up. Taking Taka down in the Fujiwara armbar. No, Taka immediately rolls out. Now dragging Sans to the southern ropes. And pushing him down. And a stomping chest buster. Papyrus with the takedown. And the Fujiwara armbar. And there we go, there's the tap out. But that was just... that was shit. I'm gonna be completely, fully honest with you. That was shit. Sans and Papyrus just were not on the same page for the second half of that match. But they still got the dub after the double armbar. And Mondo getting his revenge against Taka. That was a little bit closer than I was expecting.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the men's undisputed hybrid, the Universal World Championship.
And here we go, the men's Eclipse Universal Championship title fight. is here, and introducing first, it's the challenger, Games Dean. And if everything goes to plan, this should not only be an Extreme Rules match, but also an Iron Man match. And when you hear those strings, you know exactly what time it is. It's time for Yusuke Kitagawa to make his appearance, and it is the men's Universal Champion of Eclipse, the Phantom Fox, Yusuke.
Introducing the challenger from Main Street, USA, weighing in at 175 pounds, Game Dean. And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 130 pounds. He is the men's undisputed hybrid, the Universal World Champion, the Phantom Fox.
And Fox, will he remain undefeated after this match tonight, or will Games Dean finally hand him his first loss of the season? Only time will tell. And the holder of that belt will be the answer. 10 minutes on the clock for this Extreme Rules Iron Man match, excuse me. Wow. Excuse me. As soon as the match began, I started choking on myself, on my own spit. Great. Anyway, Dean immediately with the offense, picking Fox back up onto his feet. But Fox elbowing out of the clutch and punching Dean in the face, sending him to the ropes. And Irish whipping him, going for the back elbow, but whiffing, going for the kick, but whiffing. But grabbing him by his neck, dragging Dean to the eastern ropes, and a clothesline over the top rope. The Fox staring down at him, and now running from one side, using all the momentum in a pushing spear. Oh yeah, this is also a Falls Count Anywhere match. And a spinning kick there, kicking Dean back to his feet, tossing him inside the ring as Fox goes underneath, picking up a steel chair. And I didn't know this was an iron chair match. I thought it was an extreme iron match. Accidentally tossing a Dean into the referee. Dean slipping that kick and a fair knee buster. Fox back to his feet though. And Irish whipping Dean. Or excuse me, Dean Irish whipping Fox. And a takedown landing back first into the chair. And remember, this is an Iron Man match, so first fall doesn't necessarily win. It's about who has the most after the time limit is up, and we have 8 minutes left. Fox grabbing Dean and tossing him over the top rope yet again, sliding out. And a kick right to the middle back. Into the pin on the outside. 1. Now some kicks. 3, 4. And the 5 kicks to the chin. Picking Dean back up. And a takedown into the arm, or not the arm bar, into the head triangle. But Dean getting out quickly. Sending Fox with a kick. And asking the crowd if they are entertained. 3 minutes in. Fox rolling out, but Dean tripping him back up. And a shot, an uppercut, and a shot right to the gut. And personally, I'm curious to see if Fox is still a little bit distracted after his attack last Friday with Sir Bones. Wonder if Fox is still a little bit distracted. He's not fighting like himself tonight. Dean with the chair, but Fox rolling back to his feet before Dean can do too much more damage. But Dean tossing Fox back into the ring, sliding in himself. We're 4 minutes in and still no pinfalls. Dean tossing Fox back to the outside. But I'm not entirely sure what he was doing. I mean, there's no point of being inside the ring in a Falls Count Anywhere match. It's not like it gives you an advantage. I mean, yeah, you might have the high ground, but that only works in Lexibor duels. Fox with an arm pull. And now picking up the steel chair. That's been getting quite a bit of use. But games Dean with the hip toss. Into the pin attempt. There's 1. Fox getting his shoulder up though. Dean picking Fox back up. And remember, Dean needs to get more pinfalls. A tie does not change. A tie does not make the championship change hands. Remember in that tables, ladders, and chairs match against Gundam Tanaka, where they ended 2-2 after the Iron Chair match. Fox still retained the title, and that will happen. That would happen here tonight if it once again ends in a tie. Now Fox just desperately trying to pick up the steel chair yet again and clobbering Dean over the top of the back of the head with it, and now going for a pin. 1, 2, and again Dean kicks out. I mean, even if this ends in a 0-0 pinfall tie, Fox will still retain, meaning that it's sort of like Armageddon in chess. If you know what I'm talking about, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, player with black gets draw odds. A draw is a victory. A victory is a victory, a draw is a victory, and a loss is a loss. If you're playing black in chess, and if you're Fox, exact same thing. A draw is a victory. as Dean tosses Fox back into the ring and jumping back up top. Fox climbing to his feet, but Dean with a Superman top rope punch. Or yeah, excuse me, a top rope Superman punch. Tossing Fox to the ropes, and a snap mirror takedown into the rolling stunner, and the pin. 1, 2, and again Fox kicks out. Dean with a sliding basement dropkick. And going for the backflip splash, but Fox getting out of the way. Picking Dean back up and tossing him back inside the ring. Climbing in himself. And I guess the advantage of the ring is that you have the ropes. So you can do like springboards and like top rope maneuvers, mid rope maneuvers. I guess you could do that, but you could still do that to the outside. But Fox, what is he thinking? He's in the corner. And the Phantom Knee. Pushing Dean away from the ropes, going for the pin. 1, 2. And Dean gets his shoulders up yet again. Fox sliding out. Is he looking for a new toy? Yes, he is. 2-minute warning as Fox picks up a sledgehammer. Sliding back in and looking for the sledgehammer shot against Dean, but Dean rolling out of the way, tripping Fox up, going for the smash, but completely whiffing. There we go. There's the strike. Fox climbing back in and immediately getting clobbered with the sledgehammer. Dean going for a pin. There's 2. Fox getting his shoulder up yet again. Dean picking up the sledgehammer once more and doing an absolute number on Fox. The Fox tossing Dean for an Irish whip, whiffing on the grab. But the suplex takedown. And again, picking Dean up. We have less than a minute to go in this match. Dean trying to find hospitality in the corner, but Fox with a sledgehammer shot to the ankle, and I think he's just trying to play this out. He knows that a tie is a win, and he's just having his way with Dean, but Dean getting out of the way, rolling out. We have 30 seconds. It's now or never, and they got to make their decision. This time could be their moment. Is this a mirage or a chance to fulfill their mission? Dean with the rivers in the dry land, the last ace in a lost hand, with the hope of new 2, and there's the pin. And I think that, yes, that is going to be it. Dean, with 15 seconds left to go in the match, picks up the victory. And Fox's reign is over. Wow.
Here is your winner, and new Men's Undisputed Hybrid, the Universal World Champion,
And Games Dean, your new Men's Universal Champion of Eclipse after an incredible comeback. Welcome to the club, Dean. Welcome to the winner's circle. And our next championship fight. Hold up.
The following contest is an elimination match
You know, I completely forgot that for multi-man matches, the announcer isn't in the ring. So I got a little bit nervous that this wasn't a championship match. I mean, no, it absolutely is. And is a fatal 4-way match for the women's Jayromada Universal Championship belt. Introducing first, the first of the 3 challengers, Bayonetta. And the second challenger, it is the swordswoman from the future from, I always forget where Awakening takes place. It is the masked swordswoman, Lucina. And the third challenger,
From Valhalla, the 2B.
it is none other than 2B. And introducing,
And introducing the champion from the future.
last but not least,
The
that's what I was looking for.
undisputed Impact, the Universal World Champion, Eclipse.
It is the Women's Universal Champion of Jayromada, A2. As we see the referee holding up the belt. Will A2 be able to defend her belt from 3 hungry competitors? See a shot of all 4 women here. And the referee rings the bell. Lucina immediately goes after A2 and 2B immediately after Bayonetta. And this is an Extreme Rules Fatal 4-Way Elimination match. I think it's also Falls Count Anywhere. Lucina with the running soccer ball kick, but A2 rolling out of the way. Picking picking Lucina up in a power bomb. Now a chicken wing arm breaker by 2B against the champion. There's chaos in the ring. Bayonetta first to go underneath and pick up, I think that's a shovel. Yes, a steel shovel, as A2 with a gutbuster against Bayonetta, forcing her to drop the shovel. Yes, this is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Bayonetta with a takedown against A2 and going for a pin. Referee taking his time, but there we go, 1 count. Bayonetta and A2 staring each other down. As Bayonetta connects with a backbreaker, 2B sending Lucina into the corner as Bayonetta picks up the shovel and looks to attack A2 with it, but now A2 with the reversal and retaliating against Bayonetta. Bayonetta with a high kick forcing A2 to drop the shovel, sending her into the corner as 2B and Lucina are just fighting on the outside. But, oh, just a spearing shovel shot to A2 in the corner. The jumping kick connects. A2 picks Bayonetta up and a Styles Clash face first into the steel of the shovel. And now 2B taking precedent over A2 as she goes for a submission against Lucina. A2 just sitting there waiting for the pin count. I think Bayonetta was also waiting for the pin count. But A2 picking up the shovel, attacking Bayonetta with it, but Bayonetta with the spinning heel kick, or the spinning ankle kick. Or sliding, excuse me, not spinning, sliding ankle kick. A2 picking up the shovel, but Bayonetta getting out of the way and looking for a Fujiwara armbar after the roll takedown. As Lucina going for a scorpion clutch against 2B. And the dance partners haven't really found anyone else, but as soon as I say that, 2B picking up Bayonetta, tossing her into the steel steps, and now 2B getting her hands on the shovel for the first time. Not going after the current champion, but instead going after Lucina. Now finally 2B goes after A2, tossing her into the ring, picking up the shovel, and still not going after A2. Instead, for whatever reason, deciding to go after Bayonetta, and yeah, that was a very smart decision. Sarcasm abound. There's a 2 count, but 2B kicks out. And A2 with a neck breaker, or a neck drop on Bayonetta. There's 1, there's 2. Bayonetta kicks out. Now there's so much clutter on the outside of the ring that Lucina's trying to get people back inside the ring, but she just couldn't. And now Bayonetta tossing Lucina into the clutch of A2. 2B picking up the steel chair, the steel steps, excuse me, not chair, steps. As A2 goes for a styles clash against Lucina, and the pin in the inside of the ring. There's one, there's two, and Lucina kicks out. A2 climbing up top, diving elbow drop connects to the breasts of Lucina as A2 goes under, or excuse me, 2B goes under the ring and picks up a kendo stick. B2 looking for the kick against Bayonetta, but being tossed inside the ring. Now Lucina with a back-dropping neckbreaker on A2. And a diving forearm shimmer. 2B 1-2. Bayonetta doesn't go down. And now it's A2 versus 2B. A2 with a snap suplex on 2B into the pin. There's one. The 2B kicks out before the 2 count. Bayonetta back to her feet. A2 tossing her outside onto the apron, but Lucina grabbing A2 and tossing her onto the apron, but also back inside the ring. But Bayonetta just wanting to fight for whatever reason, getting in the way of Lucina against A2, and Bayonetta is eliminated. Excuse me. As A2 abusing Lucina on the outside, now grabbing this the shovel and a shot right to the stomach. But now we have some double team action against A2. Lucina head first, or sending A2 head first into the shovel. Still a 2 count, interestingly enough. As Lucina tosses B2, or 2B, not B2, 2B into the ring. And A2 picks 2B up into the Styles Clash. Into the pin attempt. Lucina just watches on. There's one, there's two. 2B's not eliminated though. A2 tossing 2B into the ring, but Lucina with a nice right running shot, sending A2 down to the ground. Backhand knife edge chops into the back elbow. 2B picking up her kendo stick that she grabbed from underneath the ring and sending it right into the back of A2 and going for a pin. Surprised she didn't go for more damage. There's 2. A2 kicks out. Picking up the steel steps and a shot right to the face. And Lucina thinking it's a good idea to go for the pinfall against 2B. And she gets the elimination, but now she has to go up against the current champion. The takedown, thankfully, it's going to be a one-on-one match, but still, there's 1, there's 2. A2 kicks out. Honestly, I don't know why they didn't go for a 2-on-1 against A2. And Lucina with a neckbreaker. And a stomp to the face. And again, going for the stomp at A2, rolling to her feet. Lucina, though, sending A2 into the barricade, picking up the steel chair, excuse me, steps. And just waiting for A2, staring her down. Waiting. In the downtime, how are you guys doing? Okay, there we go, there's the shot. Now picking up the kendo stick and waiting for A2 to get to her feet, but A2 grappling it out of her hand, sending Lucina into the corner. And will the AI idiocy again play a factor in who does or does not win? as A2 picks up a table from underneath, but Lucina kicking it out of her hands, sending A2 into the barricade, tossing her back first into the barricade, but not going for the pin because, of course, what's better than attempting to win? Taunting, of course. 2K, you guys are so dumb. But Lucina with some kendo shots to the back, but A2 with a reversal. I mean, Lucina, you know, if you'd gone for the pin, maybe you would have won, and maybe you wouldn't have gotten a kendo stick broken over your back. But Lucina with a jumping clothesline, but still not going for the pin. Instead, going for the stomps to the face, picking A2 back up. And a combo, but A2 with a reversal. And yeah, this is what happens when you don't go for the pin. Because, you know, that would actually be useful. A2 going for a pin, 1. 2, Lucina kicks out. Barely. Luckily. But A2 picking her back up. Lucina with a reversal. And now, a drop to the head. Still not going for the pin. Why are you not going for the pin? Stomps to the face. Lucina, go for the fucking pin. That's the entire reason. That is how you win. Do you just not remember how to win a fucking wrestling match? Taking A2 back to her feet. Tossing her inside the ring, because why not? But not climbing in herself. Okay, now she slides in. Picking A2 back to her feet. Irish whipping her outside. Yeah, because that makes sense. You don't go for the pin, but you go for the absolute stupidest plays. Picking A2 up and setting her back down. Okay, what are the odds that... Okay, there's the pin attempt. 1, 2, and A2 kicks out. Maybe because you let her catch her breath? I don't know. That's just a thought. A jumping falling fist. Picking A2 back to her feet. Sending her into the barricade. Going for the knee drop, but A2 rolls out of the way, picking Lucina up. And the delayed power bomb. And the takedown. But A2 not going for the pin either, picking Lucina up and knife edge chop into the kick. And the suplex takedown. And some some left hands. Lucina, you know, if you went for the pin like 5 minutes ago, maybe you wouldn't be in this situation. Just a thought. A2 picking Lucina back up. Or, you know, if you didn't fight 2B, if you guys teamed up because you guys, you know, are allies, maybe you would have, you know, eliminated A2, and now we would have a new champion on our hands. But now, it's all up to you, and your absolutely stupidity-riddled brain, who can't even figure out how to win a fucking wrestling match. A2 with the Styles Clash. And 1, 2... Wow, what a surprise. A2 wins the match because Lucina just is so fucking moronic. And A2 retains her title because, you know, in a 3-on, or essentially a 3-on-1 situation, why would you not go for the champion?
Here is your winner, and still women's undisputed Impact, the Universal World Champion, A-Top.
But somehow A2 retains the title. And by somehow, I mean Lucina just having absolutely no fucking brain cells. And now our next non-championship match. Introducing first.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from your darkest fears, Pamela.
Doing very well in the past couple of weeks. And, I mean, that promoted her to a mid-card matchup. It is Pandoria.
From Tokyo, Japan, the Queen.
And her opponent, it is the Queen of the Phantom Thieves, Makoto Niijima. With the quite literally the opposite of the season that Pandoria is having. Although that would imply that she started off strong, but she really didn't. She had a very disappointing season. Very disappointing season thus far. Quite unfortunate. And referee rings the bell. Pandoria immediately begins with a kick to the stomach and a high kick. And a takedown into the leg drop to the inside of the elbow. Picking Queen back up, but Makoto with a trip and stomping on Pandoria's inner arm and a face plant. Now wrapping around hand and arm pull breaker, or lever pull arm breaker, excuse me. And a Queen. A stomp to the back of the head and going for a submission attempt. But Pandoria gets out, punches Queen in the face. Sending her for a run and a spinning forearm shiver. And now some rolling leg breakers. Picking Queen back up. And a takedown into a Fujiwara armbar submission attempt. The Queen rolls out. And connects with a diving face plant. And going for the flying knee, but Pandoria getting out of the way and clutching the wrist. Pandoria picking Queen back up, looking for the slap, but Queen with the reversal and the kicks into the back elbow, knife edge chop into the punch. Both women on the outside now. Queen with the arm drag. Looking for the stomp of Pandoria. Getting out of the way and sending Queen into the barricade. And a spinning tornado kick into some more stomps. And some more rolling elbows. There's the 4 count. Pandoria with some kicks. Queen sending Pandy into the corner barricade. There's the 7 count. There's 8, but Pandoria sliding back in. Into the takedown and the pin attempt. There's 1. Queen with the kick out. Pandoria looking for the stomp, but Queen getting out of the way. Queen looking for the jumping kick, but Pandoria getting out of the way. Now picking Pandoria up, but Pandoria with that reversal. And the jumping arm breaker takedown. And now taunting Queen as she's down, but Queen gets back up, punching Pandoria in the face, so looking for the pin. There's the 2 count. Pandoria getting her shoulder up. But I think the ego is getting to Pandoria a little bit. Queen with the queen kicks. Taking Pandoria back to her feet. And dragging her to the northern ropes. And the flying European uppercut into the pin. There's 1, 2. Pandoria kicks out. But I think Queen's going to be looking for the Fist of Justice soon. No, I thought she was going for another pin actually with that side, but nope, just some ground and pound and some more. And some more ground and pound attempts, but Pandoria with the reversal. With some kicks, Pandoria with a stomp. And a stomping arm breaker. Picking Queen back up, and some more kicks. Queen using the ropes to help get her back to her feet. Pandoria waiting. Some punches descend. Makoto off the apron. And an apron stunner does just that. Pandoria with another jumping knee drop that again connects. 3 count. Pandoria with the uppercuts and the right straight. Sending Queen back into the ring. Pandoria climbing in after her. There's the 5 count. Pandoria, is she looking for the phenomenal drop? What she did is kind of cool. Makoto with a nice reversal into the springboard DDT. And the pin. There's 1. Pandoria kicks out with fervor, though. Queen with a knee smash and a stomp to the lower back. And some kicks. Pandoria climbing out, Makoto following her. Now a diving back-to-back splash. There's the 2 count. Picking Queen back up, but Queen again with the reversal. Sending Pandoria into the barricade with that punch. Climbing back in. There's the 5 count. Queen staring down Pandoria. There's 6. Seven, and Makoto running out of patience. Sliding out to get to Pandoria. Because it's the AI, and the AI are absolutely fucking brain dead. Pandoria is tossing Makoto back into the ring. Makoto climbing back to her feet, but Pandoria connecting with a double leg dropkick. Into the pin, there's 1, but Makoto kicks out. Makoto back to her feet. Pandoria grabbing her Irish whip into the somersault stunner, but taking her sweet ass time, allowing Makoto to get back to her feet, but another jumping stunner, but again picking Makoto up. Into the snap mirror. And the next snap, but still not going for a pin. Instead, going for the split leg drop. But Makoto getting out of the way. Pandoria, her hubris, possibly getting in the way. And Makoto looking for another roaring European uppercut that again connects into the pin. There's one, there's two. Pandoria kicks out. Makoto picking Pandoria back up, and a clothesline connects into the pin once more. There's one, there's two, and again Pandoria gets her shoulder up. Makoto picking Pandy back up. And again dragging her to the ropes and pushing her away into another roaring European uppercut that again connects. And the pin, 1, 2. And Makoto, under the bright lights of the Extreme Rules pay-per-view event, getting it done. But also knocking Pandoria down a couple of pegs. I think she might have been getting a little bit too egotistical. But Makoto picking up a very big win under the lights of the pay-per-view. And she might be getting her season back underneath her. And now for the Tag Team Championship matches. And this is an Extreme Rules ladder match. Introducing first, the challengers. The Vision Warriors of Shulk and Ryan.
The following contest is a tag team ladder match and is for the men's undisputed Impact, the Tag Team World Championship, and at a combined weight of 400 pounds, the Brain Busters. Combined weight of 279 pounds. They are the men's undisputed Impact, the Tag Team World Champions, the Alliance.
And their opponents, the current men's tag team champions, Brosona. You and Yosuke. And all four men staring each other down. Ryan immediately running towards Yosuke. And you with an immediate facebuster against Shulk. Ryan picking Yosuke back up over his shoulders. You with a just absolute dominating DDT. Climbing out of the ring and immediately grabbing the ladder. You not wasting any time. As Shulk now grabs Yosuke, Ryan with the uppercut. Picking you up and catching his head against the ladder. Shulk working against the Yosuke. On the left side, Ryan working on you. And the Vision Warriors. Very quickly taking control of this situation. Shulk with a kick to the spine, picking up the ladder. Both members of Brosona on the outside. Shulk setting up the ladder for Ryan as he distracts Brosona. Ryan trying to unclip the tag team belt. But Yosuke, there's two, I think got three of what he needed. But being sent down by Yosuke. Shulk immediately in. And setting you down with a Minato Buster. But you immediately back up to his feet, sending Shulk into the corner. Where Yosuke just, has his way with Shulk. As now Yosuke now sets up the ladder in the middle of the ring. Climbing up, setting himself up. Ryan to his feet. Will Yosuke be able to? And wow, what a very short match. Honestly, kind of disappointed. Ryan doing most of the work for Brosona. And then Yosuke just swept in. Yosuke just slipping in and picking up the belt. And yeah. That was disappointing. But still, your tag team champions, Brosona.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the Women's Undisputed Hybrid, the Universal World Championship.
Introducing first the challenger for this match for the Women's Universal Championship belt of Eclipse. Introducing first, it is the Ultimate Swimmer, Aoi Asahina. With a very nice rise up the ranks here and has been rewarded with a title shot. And her opponent somehow defending the belt for, was it 3 events now? No, 2. Excuse me, she won it at Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, and then defended it at Against the Odds. So this is going to be her second title defense match. Yeah, it is Sophie. Probably one of the most surprising champions to not only win, but also defend the title.
Introducing the challenger from Japan, Asahina. And her opponent from the internet, she is the women's undisputed hybrid, the Universal World Champion, Sophia.
Sophia handing over the the championship belt over to the referee, who shows it to Hina. They know exactly what they're fighting for. Both women staring each other down. Referee rings the bell, and here we go. The Extreme Rules title match is underway. Sophie begins the immediate offense by sending Aoi down to the ground and a double leg drop kick. Sophie going for the grab, but Hina getting out of the way, but nice rising knife edge chop connects. And a backpack arm drag. Sophie grabbing Hina, tripping her down, and going for the pin. There's 1, 2. Hina kicks out. And a nice reversal into the springboard single leg roundhouse kick. And Hina with a takedown and the ground and pound. Sophie trying to protect her head. Sophie rolls to the corner with some face scrapes as Hina with a running knee smash, uppercut into the slap, and a spinning back fist going for the kick, but Sophie with the reversal, sending Aoi for a run, and a jumping knee. And a double knee takedown, and again, very surprising, Sophie. Kick to the gut, and a takedown. And Sophie's going for a quick pin. There's one. Again, Aoi kicks out. Now Sophie applauding the crowd, and then immediately running over to Aoi, looking for a hip drop. Aoi getting out of the way. Sophie bouncing off the top turnbuckle, landing like 5 feet away, but still has the advantage. Sending Aoi into the northwest corner this time. And a running backflip takedown, a corner running backflip takedown into the terminating knee smash, and neither competitor taking advantage of the Extreme Rules stipulation thus far. This has been very clean. As soon as I say that, Sophie going underneath, looking for a toy, and picks up a sledge. Sophie has a sledgehammer. Oh my god, Sophie has a sledgehammer. Aoi with a Superman punch. There's one, there's two. Sophie kicks out. But who gave the innocent AI girl a sledgehammer? I don't trust that. Sophie with a nice back elbow and a clothesline takedown into the pin. There's 1, 2. Aoi kicks out. Will the sledgehammer actually be used? There's no... Yeah, there's no underneath the ring access there, Sophie. Aoi with the takedown and the kick, picking Sophie back up. And another springboard roundhouse kick. Picking Sophie back up by her arm. And some kicks to the gut and an elbow to the side of the head, stomp to the arm. Kicks to the gut. Sophie rolling out. Aoi climbing out. And connects with that sledgehammer. Finally, the Extreme Rules have come into play. And Sophie getting out of the way of those strikes. And Aoi with some more rising kicks. There's no count up, but there's no count out, but there's also only pinfalls only inside the ring. That's what I was looking for. Aoi sending Sophie back in. And some kicks to the chest. Aoi picking Sophie back up. Turning her around, picking her up, and terminating knee smash into the pin. 1, 2. And I thought Sophie's reign was over, but no, she kicks out. Sophie's staring down Aoi. Aoi with some running clotheslines. Sophie going for the kick, but Aoi catching it and tripping Sophie up. And now Aoi going for another pin attempt. There's 1. There's 2. Sophie getting her shoulder up. And a face drop. Aoi going outside the ring, picking up the sledgehammer, climbing back in, telling Sophie to get up instead of actually, using it. There we go. There's a shot to the arm. And a shot to the Achilles. And Aoi is just having her way with Sophie. Sophie getting out of the way in a backhand knife edge chop. And tripping Aoi up. Stomp to the lower back, picking her back up to her feet. And a double leg drop kick. And once again picking Aoi up. Punching her away. Getting her in the grapple, sending her up north. And a high kick. Into the backflip splash. After the double springboard, there's 1, there's 2. Aoi kicks out. And again, the sledgehammer being used, but this time by the AI, by Sophie. Taunting Hina after every strike. Tossing it down. Going for another pin. 1, 2. And again, Aoi kicks out. Now Sophie climbing up top. And a 180 back front flip splash. There's 1. There's 2. And again, Aoi getting her shoulder up. Fine margins this match is turning into. Sophie sliding out, looking for another toy. Picking up a kendo stick this time. And a shot attempt, but Aoi rolling out of the way. The spinning back fist. Picking up the sledgehammer. Sophie getting to her feet, but just a grueling strike to the ribs. Somehow Aoi connected on that. And some more ground and pound on the outside. Aoi sliding back in, picking up picking up the sledgehammer. Looking to do some more damage against Sophie, and is successful. Sophie somehow still getting out of the way, sending Aoi into the barricade, and picking up the sledgehammer for herself, and a shot to the side of the thigh. And Sophia getting her revenge against Aoi. And my god. Aoi finally getting out of the way. Sophie just staring her down, and another strike. But Aoi ripping it out from her hands and connects with another strike of her own. Sophie back to her feet, but Aoi with some uppercuts, tossing Sophie into the barricade and picking up the sledgehammer, setting it down, picking Sophie back up. Let me guess, into the barricade? Nope, into the steel steps. Sophie back to her feet though, sending Aoi into the corner barricade. And Sophia finally potentially getting use out of the kendo stick, and yes. Looking for the strike, but Aoi rolling out of the way, sending Sophie into the corner barricade. Yep, because of course. Tossing her into the barricade again, picking her back up, tossing her back into the barricade. Nope, some kicks. Picking her back up, tossing her into the barricade. Nope, some kicks. Aoi picking Sophia back up. Sending her down with another combo, picking her back up, and then we guess into the barricade instead of into the ring. Nope, actually into the ring. Aoi rolling back in, picking Sophia back up instead of going for the pin. Spinning punch. Picking Sophia back up, and another punch. Up, over, and knee smash. Into the pin. There's 1, 2, and Aoi is your new Universal Champion. Ending Sophia's surprising reign. And all it took was a sledgehammer.
Here is your winner, and new Women's Undisputed Hybrid, the Universal World Champion, Army.
And our next matchup, introducing first, not having a good showing against Jiren last week, it is Teddie.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the internet, weighing in at 120 pounds, the Bear, Teddie.
But hopefully under the bright lights and on TV, he will actually be able to put up a pretty good match. And his opponent, it is the awesome one himself, Mr. 11037, Leon Kuwata.
And his opponent from Japan, weighing in at 148 pounds, the Rockstar, Leon Kuwata.
And the referee rings the bell. Teddie looking for a much better matchup than he had last week. Leon looking for a repeat of last week. As he connects with a double leg dropkick into the corner, picking Teddie up. And some stomps to the back, sending him face first into the canvas. Teddie to his feet though. But Leon sending him into the corner and a clothesline into a bulldog attempt, but Teddie pushing him out. Teddie with a nice knee strike. Leon to his feet. But Teddie with a backbreaker. Picking Leon back up. And a takedown. Leon rolling to the outside. Teddie climbing up top. Leon to his feet. Teddie with a diving single leg dropkick. And a rolling elbow connects. Stomp to the back. And a diving shot. Leon to his feet. Teddie sending him back in. Teddie just staring him down. Leon looking for the spear, but Teddie climbing in just in the nick of time, sending Leon for a run and an arm drag takedown. Leon back to his feet, but Teddie grabbing him by his hair, kicks to the face. And another rolling elbow, but this time does not connect. Leon with a giant front kick. But Teddie grabbing him from behind, and a drop into rolling elbow that connects. Going for the pin, there's one, but Leon kicks out. Leon to his feet. Teddie grabbing him and tossing him into a back elbow. Rolling him to his feet. And a leg breaker. Picking Leon up and a takedown into the pin. 1, 2. Leon kicks out. Leon sending Teddie for an Irish whip. And a single-legged arm drag into the corner. Kick to the gut. And a backbreaker. Leon with the kick. And a stomp to the arm. And a stomping backbreaker to Leon. Climbing up top. Diving elbow drop connects to the back. Pushing Teddie onto his back and going for the pin. There's 1. There's 2. Teddie kicks out. Sending Teddie into the corner again. This time connects with the corner bulldog. And Leon finally showing another fastball punch. The windup And the pitch. But Teddie with the strike. Sending it into the gap. But Leon with some reversals of his own. And a suplex. And again climbing up top. Trying to get Teddie to his feet. And a diving crossbody splash. Into the pin. 1.75. Rolling a leg drop by Leon. Trying to get Teddie back to his feet. Successfully does. But a jumping stunner by Leon. Now in the corner. Gearing up for another fastball punch. Will this one connect? The windup and the pitch. And another connection by Teddie. That's 2 in a row. And Teddie connects with that double whip, rolling elbow, picking Leon up and a suplex over the shoulder. And if Leon wants to do another finisher, I think he's going to have to do the home run smash instead of the fastball punch. Teddie has that on lock. There's 2. Leon kicks out. Leon rolls out. Teddie climbs up top. Getting Leon to his feet. Diving axe handle connects. Picking Leon back up. Knife edge chop. Into the overhand. And some more knife edge chops. Into the suplex. Picking Leon back up and a shot right to the nose. Teddie tossing Leon back into the ring, and he's just staring him down. There's the 5 count. Teddie climbing up top. Diving elbow drop connects to the back. Picking Leon back to his feet. Kick to the gut, but Leon with a reversal of his own. Punching his way out. And some uppercuts again with the right overhand. Looking for the kick, but Teddie with a reversal. And another face plant. Into the pin. 1, 2. And Teddie with the upset. Reversing 2 finishers back to back. And not letting Leon have any breathing room.
Here is your winner, the Bear, Teddie.
And Teddie, surprise, surprise, your winner of this match. And now our second tag team championship match of the evening. Introducing first, the challengers, the Gestalt sisters. Okay, the referee's not, or the announcer's not going to make the announcement. Yeah, this is, yeah. Title match for the Women's Tag Team Championship belt. And their opponents, the current tag team champions, the Third.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match and is for the Women's Undisputed Hybrid, the Tag Team World Championship. Introducing the challengers, Damage Control. And their opponents, they are the Women's Undisputed Hybrid, the Tag Team World Champions, the Queens.
Referee holding up the tag team championship belts and showing the world what they're going to be fighting for in this tag team Extreme Rules match. Referee rings the bell, and immediate chaos in the ring. Melia versus Popola, Nia versus Devola. Devola looking for a spinning tornado kick, but whiffing, and now Nia going after Popola. As Melia goes for an immediate pin against Devola, there's the 1 count, but nothing more. Nia sliding back into the ring, grabbing Devola as Popola sends Melia down with a rolling neckbreaker. And yeah, the Third looking for revenge after that disastrous 2-on-1 tables match situation where Nia somehow overcame the odds and put both Gestalt sisters through the table. Popola with the takedown. Devola climbed outside the ring. I thought she was going underneath the ring, but nope. And now she is. Now Devola's like, I should probably get something while I'm here. Nia rolling neckbreaker, and Devola not finding anything she likes, I guess. Nia going for a pin. There's 1. I guess Devola picked up a steel chair but just dropped it. Nia with a not springboard, but a kangaroo front flip splash, sending Devola for a run. And okay, yep, Melia or Nia, sure, whatever. Devola with a drop. Popola attacking Nia, sending her from one side of the ring to the other, picking up the steel chair. And clobbering Nia over the head with it. And now Popola looking to go after Melia. Melia, though, with the attack, blocked by Devola. Excuse me, blocked by Popola. Melia tossing Popola back in. Devola with a drop against Melia, and then tossing Nia from one side to the other. picking Nia up, and a toss into the knee strike. Melia going after Popola now, Irish whipping her into the single leg arm drag takedown. Going underneath the ring, Melia is, and looking for another toy as Davola just watches on, and again grabbing nothing. Popolo with an Irish whip into the kick, and a double leg takedown. Davola grabbing a table and waiting for Nia. Never mind, sliding it into the table, or excuse me, into the ring. Popolo with the wrist clutch. There it is. And a double knee smash. Nia working on Davola on the outside. And Popolo going for a pin against Melia. There's two. Melia getting her shoulder up. Excuse me, that was Davola. Davola with the reversal. Kicking Nia. Taking her down. Going underneath the ring yet again. Picking up a sledgehammer. And a shot right to the face. Nia now picking up the sledgehammer and using it to attack Popola, as now Melia trying to get the upper hand against Davola. Knee smash by Popola. Melia climbing up top. And a diving spear rolling Popola to her stomach. Now sliding out for whatever reason to allow both Gestalt sisters to attack her because the AI in this game are fucking morons. And there's the KO, and the Gestalt sisters not needing a pinfall, instead KOing Melia. And are your new tag team champions.
Here are your winners.
And now our penultimate matchup of the evening. Introducing first, a rising star after a 2-month-long losing streak.
Making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, the Phantom Violet.
It is the Violet, a Phantom Thief, Sumire Yoshizawa. Coming off of a count-out loss against Sophie last week, but that's why we made this a Falls Count Anywhere match. And her opponent is an ex-champion trying to recover from a mid-season or early mid-season slump. It is the Plague Doctor, Lexibor. And the referee rings the bell. And Sumire immediately going for a springboard roundhouse kick after Lexi with a kick of her own. And honestly, I'm kind of expecting I'm half expecting a kickboxing match. Both of these women really like to kick. Sumire with the reversal, sending Lexi tumbling down. Some half-hitch knee raises and a spinning kick there. Sending Sumire tumbling not over the top rope. I mean, yeah, over the top rope, but not tumbling to the outside like I thought she would. Grabbing the rope and maintaining balance. But Lexi with a takedown into the pin, but there is only one count. Picking Sumire back up. And a knee breaker. Trapping the hand and a stomp. And another stomp. Sumire rolling out. Lexi climbing up top. Diving, spinning heel kick. Connects. And a falling fist. Picking Sumire back to her feet. Grabbing her. And some half-hitch knee raises into another spinning heel kick. To the body. Tackling Sumire down to the ground, jumping over her. And stomp to the face. And now picking Sumire up, using her foot. And a spinning heel kick on the outside. And going for the pin. There's one. There's two. Sumire kicks out. Lexi picking Sumire back up. And another snap mirror into the spinning kick. But Sumire finally getting some offense in with that reversal, picking Lexi back up to her feet. And sending her chest first into the steel steps. And a dropping, rolling elbow, but Lexi with a high kick into the punch. And some stomps sending Sumire down to the ground. There's one, there's two, and another kick out. I thought Sumire went over the barricade there, but no, she just kind of bounced off. Now Lexi looking underneath the ring, and of course it's a sledgehammer. Sumire with a high kick, knocking it out of her hands, not allowing the Mexican Minister of Attack to use the weapon as she pulls on her arm. And now is Sumire going to use it? Yes, she is. She picks it up. But Lexi with a kick. But Sumire with a reversal, then connecting with the knee and sending Lexi into the corner. Picking her back up. And sending her into the corner of the announcer's table. Picking Lexi back up by her arms and face first into the very thin mat. And now tossing Sumire tossing Lexi back in, sliding in herself, picking her back up to her feet, and sending her crashing to the outside, climbing out herself, picking her back up, and tossing her back in, because why not? Sumire goes underneath the ring, picking up a kendo stick. Lexi with a high kick. And a Russian leg sweep. Stomping on the hand, trapping the elbow. Lexi in the corner, climbing up top. Diving crossbody frog splash. Goes for the immediate pin. There's two. Sumire pushes her off. And again, trapping the hand and stomping on the arm. Going for the stomp, but Sumire rolling out and connects with a double knee stunner. Both women trying to get to their feet. Lexi picking up the kendo stick, but Sumire with a spinning kick. Again, not allowing their opponent to actually utilize the weapons. Now a head triangle into some 12-6 elbows. Sumire going for a stomp. Lexi rolling out of the way. And a spinning heel kick yet again. Picking up the kendo stick. Will it actually see some use? Yes, it will. Clobbering Sumire over the top of the head. Lexi with a kick into the reversal and the arm drag into the knee strike. Now Lexi in the corner. I think she's looking for a tornado kick here. Running tornado kick connects to the back. Pushing Sumire to her back and going for a pin. There's one. There's two. And Sumire unable to make it 2 pay-per-views in a row where she gets a win. And is she regressing back?
Here is your winner, Dungeon Master Lexibor.
But Lexi, your winner of this match, and one step closer to regaining her title. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your main event of the evening.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the men's undisputed Impact, the Universal World Championship.
Introducing the challenger. It is the most glorious man of Jayromada. The breathtaking assassin. The superstar. Keanu Reeves. And his opponent, it is the current and only... Oh look, he's back in his normal outfit. Champion of Jayromada. It is Goro Akechi.
Introducing the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 175 pounds, the superstar King Reeves. And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 140 pounds, he is the men's undisputed Impact, the Universal World Champion, Gordon Alexi.
And Akechi handing over the title belt for the third time. Will he win it back for the fourth? Referee holding up the championship belt for us all to see. As we begin the main event of the evening. Referee rings the bell, and here we go. Keanu immediately running towards Akechi with a running clothesline, but Akechi sending Keanu for a run, but missing on the Irish whip. Now Keanu sending Goro for a run, diving down, and a nice single arm drag, take down some punches to the face, but Akechi with a reversal. Now Keanu Reeves, the knee smash, and then the slap, and a stomp to the arm, looking for the knee drop. But Akechi getting out of the way, picking Keanu Reeves by his arm, and takedown, picking him back up. And some punches, sending Keanu against the ropes. Irish whip, but whiffing on the grab, because of course he is. And the takedown, going for the pin. There's one. Keanu pushing him off. And a running knee strike connects. Akechi picking Keanu Reeves back up, and a high kick into the knife edge chop, and again the snap mirror into the neck breaker. Akechi picking Keanu Reeves back to his feet. Keanu with a very nice reversal though, stepping out of the way. And both just attacking the thin air. Akechi with a reversal. Keanu with a reversal. And a diving facebuster, picking Akechi back up. And a slap across the face. Akechi rolling out. Keanu climbing up top. Looking for the Superman punch, but Akechi getting out of the way. A stomp to the back. A jumping knee strike. And Akechi looking for again, and once again connects. Picking Keanu Reeves back to his feet. And tossing him back inside the ring, Akechi climbing in himself right at the 5 count of the referee. Picking Keanu Reeves back up by his knee, or by his ankle, and smashing his knee into the ground. And some knee strikes by Akechi. Akechi taunting the crowd as Keanu Reeves tries to catch his breath. And now, Akechi looking for the finisher. Picking Keanu Reeves up, and a face plant into the pin. 1, 2. Keanu Reeves kicks out, and causing Akechi to fly. Akechi, Crow taking flight, somewhat connects. Both men to the outside yet again. And Akechi just pulling on the arm of Keanu Reeves. Picking him back up to his feet. And tossing him into the corner. Edgy in the ring, back out. Slugging punch sends Keanu into the barricade, picking him up and back first. And Keanu Reeves just cannot get anything going right now. And as soon as I say that, a nice step out of the way sends Akechi face first into the barricade, but Akechi with some reversing of his own. And a rolling neck snap. Picking Keanu Reeves back up, tossing him into the ring. Rolling in himself. Picking the assassin back up, turning him around. Picking him up. And face plant. Into the pin yet again. There's one. There's two. And again, Keanu Reeves kicks out, but can he do anything other than that? Akechi warming up the band. Looking for the sweet chin music. But Keanu Reeves ducking that. And a rolling neck breaker of his own. Picking Akechi up. Superstar leg drop into, well, yeah, the leg drop. 1, 2. Akechi kicks out. Will Keanu be able to put together some offense here? Dragging Akechi to the northern ropes. Irish whip. And the rainbow cutter. Going for the pin, there's one, there's two. And again, Akechi kicks out, but that was super close. Keanu Reeves climbing up top. Looking to fly. Looking for the stomp, but Akechi getting out of the way. And the running slap. Picking Keanu Reeves back up to his feet. And a trip. And Akechi looking for another finisher. Keanu Reeves trying to get back to his feet. But Akechi picking him up and another face plant. Into another pin. There's one. There's two. And Akechi with yet another grueling victory to close out this pay-per-view event. Can anybody stop him? He is the last remaining undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and still men's undisputed Impact, the Universal World Champion, Gordon Alexi.
And who can stop Crow? And as we watch the celebration, I would like to thank you all for joining us on tonight's pay-per-view event. And hope to see you next time. Or hope to see you next week for some more shows. And then in 2 weeks for the next Wingcrest pay-per-view event, which will be Rise Above. Yeah. Hope to see you then, but until then, we are signing out from Indianapolis. Thank you all for joining us, and see ya.